Let me start by saying this first. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but when it's your story, it's your story. You know what I'm saying? So my dad got custody of me and my oldest brother when we was younger. He was 4, I was 2. And like I said, my stepmom raised me.
Yeah.
What was going through my mind is, why my mom not here? You know, because I got kids, and I'm not going to let my kids go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? How did you get comfortable enough to let us just slip through the cracks and my dad would take full custody? And, you know, no visitations, I didn't see you. You know, stuff like that. It bothers me a little bit, because I know that if I was fighting for my kids, we still going to be fighting. You know, ain't no giving up. I'm just saying, but you gave us up. Not saying gave, because I don't know the story. I really don't care. I don't want to know it right now, because it's over. You know what I'm saying? But we with my dad. He's not an emotional person. He don't know how to love for real.
Mm-hmm.
You gave us up. I'm thinking, okay, she couldn't handle it. But then you go and you have more kids. And then we still here over here with my dad. I'm like, how does that work? Like, what's going through your head? Like, was we not good enough?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what did we do so bad to make you abandon us and then go have more kids?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't click with me. I still ain't clicked it yet.
Yeah.
But I pulled from there.
Yeah.
I pulled from abandonment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was abandoned. I felt like I was abandoned. But like I said, I don't know the story, and I also said I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
Yeah.
But it's my story, and this is how I look at it.
Yeah.
My dad was always there. He's a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's a man. He don't know how to show his sensitive side at all. I could count how many hugs I got from my daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wasn't like that, and that's why I'm raising my children different. Even if it was boys, I'd be the same way. I'm in your face, you know,
the whole time.
The whole time. But I think it was a lot of miscommunication there. My grandma tried to tell me the story so many times without telling everything, because of young kids at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But like my grandmother passed right after my stepmom passed, so it was boom, boom, and it was all during Sunday best, boom, boom, and I was just like,
yeah.
So I'm pulling from that. I'm pulling from my granddaddy. My granddaddy was hurt so bad. He used to work with asphalt.
Mm-hmm.
He got one of the most powerful testimonies in the world.
Mm-hmm.
He fell in the truck. I remember this day clear as day, and I wasn't like 5 or 6 years old.
Yeah.
He fell in the truck, in the hot asphalt. Didn't have no help getting out. When he got out the truck, all the skin, like he literally walked in the hospital with just bones. I remember clear as day. And he had like 4 heart attacks and like 6 strokes. And he was paralyzed on the right side. My grandma was blind, so there wasn't much she can do. So we had to come over there, you know, help him. But the doctors said we had to screw up his leg so that it won't get infected. And since it ain't nothing already there, he would just be screaming and hollering because it would hurt. And man, hearing his voice cry like that, but he never lost faith. He knew he would get better. And to this day, he living. All his skin back on his bones, and you know, he moving around. But I was like, man, hearing my granddaddy cry out like that, and we in the next room, and my daddy having a scrub so it won't get infected. Man, that's I don't know how he endured that. His faith was really tested, and that's kind of where that come from me. Like that's why my faith's so strong. I believe in God can do anything. Listen, if he can do that, if he can pull a man out of asphalt by himself, he didn't have no help. After 4 heart attacks and 6 strokes and was paralyzed on one side, surely.
Yeah. Surely he can do this.
Surely he can do this.
You know, I think what's so profound is that at such a mature age, younger, God gave you some experiences to pull from. And the wisdom part of it all is that you're smart enough to pull from it. You realize that life is not happening to you, it's actually happening for you. So when you can pull from those circumstances, and to my people on the other side of the camera, maybe, just maybe, you can maybe stop looking at the situation that you're going through, thinking to yourself, man, God, why this happening to me? And seeing if you can use this as fuel, because ultimately these testimonies are for you to be able to overcome. You know, I think you and I, we share a bridge that I didn't know we shared. Traditionally, when I do these interviews, I make sure that I don't watch a whole bunch of interviews because I like to get to know the person as we begin to talk outside of what they do professionally. And when you said that, I just wanted to know, like, why it was okay to let me go and then keep having children. So in 2009, I go to try to find my biological mother. They say they find her, but she says she don't want to meet me. And that was tough. By now, I'm saved. You know, I'm filled with the Holy Ghost. And it's like, I love God, but the wrong thing keep happening. So I got a decision to make. I can either keep going back to what I truly know how to do, R&B, hustling, do whatever, it's a club promoting. But I just kept rolling down that Christian walk. In 2020, during COVID, we get the birth certificate, and they ended up finding my biological mother. And the first thing she was able to tell me was, I apologize. And once I heard the story, I got a chance to get solace in it. Because I wasn't mad at her, because I had a dope Tabitha in my life. Flora Moore. I had a dope dad, Willie Moore Sr. That's why I call myself Willie Moore Jr., because I don't never want nobody to think that I'm half the man that this ex-sharecropper has ever been. He an Army man. He woke up early. He kept his word. I learned everything from him, and I'm going to hold on to that. So you got to call me Junior, because he's senior. You know what I mean? But I meet this lady, and she said I was a kid. I was 19 years old. I just had one child, and I never saw you. And I just want to apologize. And when she apologized, I understood. Like, dang, I've been 19 years old. I don't know if I could have had 2 children. And she had so much remorse, and it gave me so much peace and so much solace because I was able to get the answers that I lived with a question mark for so many years. Do you desire to ever have a great conversation with mom to try to get the true story, good or bad, so you can kind of have a period where a question mark is?
I actually don't.
Yeah.
You know, I never longed for what happened.
Yeah.
And if I felt like if she wanted me to know, she would have been told me. Because, I mean, she's in my life now, okay, and she's in my kids' life. I feel like if it was really that deep, she would have told me. You know, she would have just came. It's got to be something deeper than that. And I don't care to find out. Okay. Because my life now is my life, and all those mistakes have paved the road and made me who I am today. Yeah. So I don't want to put no more pavement on the road.
You're like, you know what?
No, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
So when we look at the future, you got